If you don't like Faure Lepage, no point in buying this bag because it's very much that style. And I think there are people who just love Louis Vuitton and will buy it purely based on it being Louis Vuitton. And I'm guilty of this too, guys. Like, sometimes I find I fall in love with an Hermes bag just because it's Hermes, but I'm like, would I like that bag if it was Faure Lepage? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you love shopping and handbag videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. So I've noticed that the mini tote bag is totally like bang on trend at the moment, and I wanted to go through mini tote bag alternatives, whether the designer or more contemporary brands. Yeah, these are some cute little mini tote bags that I think would be very on trend at the moment. So first bag is the Louis Vuitton Mini Neverfull, or the Neverfull BB. This retails for 3,600 Australian dollars, which in my opinion is a little bit steep for a bag like this, but you know, to each their own. The benefit of this one is that it has a top zipper and a detachable strap and a little D-ring which you could put your little charm on. It also comes with a coin purse. So I think as a bag, it actually looks quite practical. It's got the Vachetta leather, which could be annoying because it's a bit sensitive to rain, but the canvas itself would be quite durable, I imagine. Obviously, Louis Vuitton canvas over the years has kind of changed over time. I don't know whether the quality is as good as it used to be. I don't know, guys, but yes, as a daily bag, it does fit the bill, and it's got the obvious Louis Vuitton branding on it, so it's a little bit of a flex as well. And I think if you're a Louis Vuitton collector, this would be such a cute addition to have. If you've got, you know, a matching key clay, a matching wallet, maybe a matching Vivienne key charm you could adorn the bag with, like, definitely. And it has a kind of interesting crossbody strap. This is the guitar strap that Louis Vuitton likes to put on a lot of their bags. From what I've seen online, a lot of people prefer the plain Louis Vuitton strap. Not a lot of people love the guitar strap because it kind of cheapens the bag a little bit. I think it gives it more of a sporty look. I'm not a huge fan of the giant Louis Vuitton lettering on it, but I think the canvas itself would be quite comfortable to wear. Although I do think like it is a bit random on such a mini bag, but you can detach it and put your own strap on it. So to be honest, I think if to improve this bag, they should have just included like a simple Vachetta leather strap, or yeah, like a monogram strap, like the Pochette Métis strap or something, and maybe they should have made the price cheaper, to be honest. Next bag that I noticed someone wearing the other day is the Faure Lepage Daily Battle 19. Now, upon seeing this bag in real life, I think it looks a little bit more elevated than the Louis Vuitton. Not because Faure Lepage is a little bit more, you know, unknown, less common, but because when you look up at the handles, it actually has a lot of interesting detail. It's kind of got this leather run around the handle, which actually looks quite cool. I also like the look of the trim of this bag. It's in like a black leather, which I find would be a lot more friendly for weather as opposed to the Vachetta leather from Louis Vuitton. I also quite like the look of the monogramming that Faure Lepage has. It kind of looks like fish scales or something like that. It's a little bit more subtle than the Louis Vuitton because it doesn't have, you know, the big logos. It kind of just looks like a cool pattern. And this bag comes in two colorways. It comes in a black color and a navy color. I think for this one, I think I prefer the black one. I don't know why, but it has a bit of a contrast yellow to it as well. Now, the con of this bag is it doesn't have like a full top zip to it. It does have a middle compartment with a zipper, and then it has kind of like two pockets down the side. So it does at least have one zipper, but one might prefer just a fully zipped closed bag. And the price is 1,380 USD. So I think it's actually much cheaper than the Louis Vuitton Mini Neverfull, but yeah, let me know, would you rather buy the Faure Lepage or the Louis Vuitton? Because honestly, I think this is just based on how much you love the brand. If you don't like Faure Lepage, no point in buying this bag because it's very much that style. And I think there are people who just love Louis Vuitton and will buy it purely based on it being Louis Vuitton. And I'm guilty of this too, guys. Like, sometimes I find I fall in love with an Hermes bag just because it's Hermes, but I'm like, would I like that bag if it was Faure Lepage? Like, I have to kind of ask myself that. And I think if you're into monogramming and like overall buying a bag for the brand, you might be more drawn to the Louis Vuitton actually, which there's nothing wrong with that because the Faure Lepage is lesser known. But I don't know, I think the Faure Lepage looks kind of cuter in a way because I quite like the braided handles and I like how there's no Vachetta leather. So just thought I'd talk about that. Next bag, which I think would be a great option, is the Goyard and Anjou bag. Now, I feel like out of all these three bags that I'm talking about, the Goyard bag is, in Australia, it would be a little bit more of a flex because the Goyard bags in Australia are quite hard to get. We don't have a Goyard in Australia. We do have a Faure Lepage. We do have a Louis Vuitton. We have one Faure Lepage in Melbourne, but the Goyard is like, I don't know, I think it's a little bit more hype. So if you're part of like, I don't know, sometimes people just buy bags for the hype, right? Like sometimes that's the reason someone might want a Mini Kelly, purely because it's hyped, not because they particularly like the bag. But I feel like this Goyard, if you buy bags for hype or like exclusivity or whatever, the Goyard is a little bit more exclusive because it's quite hard to get. It's very sought after. It is highly faked as well. I've seen a lot of people with fake ones, but sometimes it can be actually quite hard to tell. But anyways, the benefit of this one is that it's got a leather interior, which is actually reversible, so you can get two looks from this bag. And I think the advantage of this one over the other two bags is that it comes in an array of colors, which makes it a little bit more fun. Like there's a beautiful bright orange color, which I personally really like. I think I would prefer to buy this bag in like a pop color, like the yellow or the orange, something really fun and playful, because it's a cute little tote. My friend actually has the black one, which looks really nice, and she added a black rodeo charm to it, and it looks very chic. But yeah, I think the black one's probably one of the most popular because it's the most subtle. And again, the Goyard monogram is very recognizable as being Goyard, so it gives your outfit a bit of a designer touch. And the price is, I think the price is actually not that bad. I forgot the price, sorry about that guys, but yeah, I think the only way you can get this is if you go to Goyard overseas or if you have Goyard in your country. But yeah, we don't have Goyard in Australia, but I do see people wearing this bag sometimes. It is very cute. Okay, now we're going to go into the more affordable options, guys, because, you know, we're not made of money here all the time. Or maybe, you know, maybe you just want this style, but you don't want to pay the designer price tag. So these are my suggestions for cheaper alternatives. They're still expensive. I really like the Issey Miyake Bao line. I've never bought a bag from this line, but I really want to. And they have this mini tote at the moment called the Bao Issey Miyake Carrot PVC tote bag, and this is like a mini tote. I think it's 17 by 17 centimeters, so it's quite small and cutesy. It's around the $600 Australian mark, so it's still, you know, it's still not cheap, but I really like the way that it falls. I think it looks quite cool. I like how it comes in all these different colors as well, and you can buy it on, I've seen it on Selfridges. Sure, you could buy it in Japan or something as well, or at any store that sells Bao products. But yeah, this one's a little bit more unique. I know a lot more people were kind of buying or talking about Issey Miyake Bao bags a few years ago, but to me, they're very cool bags. I feel like they never go out of fashion, and they always add that little bit of quirkiness to your outfit. And this one in particular looks really awesome, and I just like how it's still obvious in terms of the brand, like you know that's an Issey Miyake bag, like if you know, you know, but it doesn't have obvious logos on it, which I tend to prefer because, I don't know, sometimes I feel like it clutters an outfit where you have, because I tend to wear some like kind of words on my t-shirt, or I have a logo belt, so I like something a little bit more less logo-y, and I think this is a good option for that, but it's still very recognizably a designer brand, or it's kind of a contemporary brand, but it still looks, you know, not super cheap. So there's that. I think it's a really cool design and, you know, a bit of fun. I think for a mini tote, that's kind of what you want to go for. From my personal collection, I do have two mini tote bags. So the first one is the Longchamp La Pliage Extra Small. And this one's a really good one to go for. I would recommend trying to get it when it goes on sale because they do sometimes go on sale. But if you're impatient, it's still not the worst price. I think it's on the Australian website at the moment for $600 to $800. I can't remember. You can get this bag in the canvas versions or the nylon version, or you can get it in leather. Mine is in leather, and it's just a really easy tote bag. It's got the little clip here. Longchamp is obviously not a really expensive brand. It's not like, you know, buying a Louis Vuitton bag here, but I like how they just come in plain colors, so it's very easy to match to your outfits, and it's very fuss free because it's well, it's a cheaper bag. It's still expensive, but it's a lot cheaper than Louis Vuitton, you know, comparing to 3,800. And you can get it in really cute colors. So I've decked mine out with a bag charm as well, which is Murakami flower, and it's just a very easy breezy bag, and I think for a mini tote it does the job really well. I even have a mini Longchamp tote, which is really cute. This is more like, I use this as a coin purse, but yeah, sometimes I just wear it as an accessory as well because it's super cute. But yeah, I would really recommend Longchamp if you're looking for any kind of tote bag. They're just easy, and you know, I would wait till they go on sale as well, because you can definitely pick them up for a deal. And lastly, my last mini tote is from Telfa, and this is the mini shopping tote in extra small. Now I actually used to have this in the shearling version in pink, but I ended up selling it. I sold it. I think I made a loss on that, to be honest, but I sold it because I just didn't feel like wearing it. I don't know. I bought a lot of bags this year and it was just taking up space. So I thought, oh, may as well pass this on to someone else. But I think, you know, this bag serves its purpose sometimes. If you get it in a fun color, I think it's really good for summer, just going out for parties or whatever. It doesn't fit heaps, and I would say the downside of this bag is that it doesn't have a zipper, so things can fall out, which is why I would actually usually go more for the Longchamp, because this one has a zipper and a tab, so it's super secure, whereas this one makes more of like a fashion statement, I think, especially in the silver. So I think for like a cute little fun, it's also like a little bit of a flex to get a Telfa because it has that exclusivity behind it, and they're very desirable and they sell out fast. So there's still that kind of sense of I've got something special when you wear this bag, but it's not as, you know, it's not as expensive, and it still looks really cute, and it gives you that little cute shopping bag. You know, you got to scratch that itch of getting the cute shopping bag. So this is for that, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. For me, I would recommend the Longchamp the best. This one is the easiest. Out of all the designer ones, which one would I get? Probably, although the Faure Lepage, honestly, it's probably the nicest one out of all three. I think I'd still go for the Goyard, but I don't know. I don't know if Goyard is my style, guys, but I think the Goyard, something about the shape of it, even though it doesn't have a zipper, I just think that's the cutest one, and I would get it in like a cute color, I think, like yellow or orange, I don't know. I just think that one looks like the coolest one. And the Louis Vuitton is, in my opinion, just it looks a bit too expensive for, I mean, it is a bit too expensive for what it is, and I'm not a huge fan of the guitar strap, and I know I'd have to pay for that. So yeah, let me know, guys, what's your favorite mini shopping bag, designer or not. And thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye.